Drop the duck.
You just gotta get so infuriated, you just wanna go ding dong, ding dong, ding dong.
My favorite picture of Rudolph with a bloody nose is laying down on the floor. Let me pick it up.
The cherries, the tomatoes, the cream.
Doesn't taste that bad.
Because it's just a radio theater.
Hi, welcome to Comedy Parenting Radio. My name's Jerry Begley, and this is the show that's attacked weekly by shape-shifting Q-tips. We want to welcome all of our listeners from Queenstown, Maryland, Emmett, Idaho, and the countries of Portugal, Guyana, and Zambia. Welcome to the Comedy Parenting Radio family. Today in the studio, a very special interview with my son, Josiah. How you doing, Josiah?
Very, very great.
We're going to talk about Josiah's voice acting career. We'll be right back.
Are you a failure as a parent or grandparent? Do your little ones guess for no apparent reason? Do you have lots of grandparents? If you answered to these or any other invasive questions, we have money for you. Treesock Press was named after a very cute good news. Treesock Press printed a Cry in Grandparent. That book is available in nearly indestructible hardcat form and is printed with non-toxic backs so your little dinosaur can virtually ink the book. If this all seems too good to be true, you can go buy a cheap Disney book that's printed in Wisconsin. Books printed in Wisconsin aren't as good for teething toddlers as ones printed in China.
What's the name of our book?
The Dad Tooth Didn't Fairy. This book is funnier than a root canal on a root.
I didn't know ships had teeth.
Order your copies of Dad Fairy The Tooth Didn't Come from Amazon tomorrow or today if you're on the international date line.
We're losing him, Doctor.
Quick, administer CPR.
Cardiopulmonary resuscitation?
No, silly. Comedy Parenting Radio.
Okay, we're back with Comedy Parenting Radio. My son Josiah is 9 years old, and he's been a voice actor for over 2 years now. And let's pull a clip, Josiah, from one of your earlier
Radio theaters.
What's the title of this one?
The Lost Pyramid of Cincinnati.
This first clip we're going to play is how we access the pyramid, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's roll it.
I'll bet if you push that little round rock in front of you, Dad, a door will open up.
Who do you think Dad is? Indiana Jones?
Give it a try.
Well, okay, here goes nothing. That was weird.
Let me try it.
I'm coming. Hold your horses. You'd think the Nile was flooding or something.
Did you enjoy doing that little part of the show?
Yeah.
Why?
Because of the and the doorbell. You just gotta get so infuriated, you just want to go ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. You'd expect like someone to open it up in the first 5 seconds, so.
Okay, we got another little clip from that same one, The Lost Pyramid of Cincinnati.
Yes.
About the subtitles.
Yes.
How come you can understand our English and we can understand your Egyptian?
The subtitles.
What are subtitles?
See those little words at the bottom of our show? Those are subtitles.
When we recorded that, did you know what subtitles actually were?
Yes.
But you were good about reading the script, weren't you?
Yeah, however, a lot of our other shows, we don't really use a script, but yeah, sometimes we do use a script. The one, funny thing about the script was we didn't actually add in the Egyptian talking until after the show, where Dad had Caleb stay in the studio and just speak gibberish.
Yeah, that was fun to do. Something really surprising happened in the pyramid, and you got to announce it, didn't you?
Yeah, very fun to announce that.
Let's check it out.
Speaking of big, why is that big round ball rolling towards us?
Run, children! A giant boulder rolling after us?
Yes. And the one thing that I actually got to announce was announcing Lady Boulder-a-Lot.
Yeah, and there's that special yell. That guy yelling. What's the name of that special yell?
The Wilhelm scream.
And that thing is used in a lot of movies, isn't it?
Especially Star Wars and Indiana Jones.
I think it's been used on over 40 different movies over the years. Maybe many more than that, perhaps.
Yeah.
So always listen for the Wilhelm scream in a movie. It's like a little Easter egg thing to find in a movie.
Usually a guy will be falling out of like a building or a truck or he'll like get shot. It's especially in Star Wars. They'll probably use it once.
And that scream was actually a one-time recording screen that people use that very soundtrack, don't they?
Yep.
Okay, and the last clip from the Lost Pyramid of Cincinnati, something about soap.
A very, very weird soap. Look, bars of soap in the shape of dromedaries.
They're in a glass case on the wall.
Did you have a hard time pronouncing the word dromedaries?
Nope, not at all.
You were very good at reading scripts.
Except for the first 2 times we ever did it.
Yeah, you picked it up in a hurry. This next show that you were on was entitled The World's Best Variety Show. And the first clip is something about a lawnmower?
Yeah, something like that.
For our third act, we have Julia Grownups, the world-famous chef. She will be making her famous creme brulee using a lawnmower.
Whoa! Did you see that? That just crushed up all those ingredients.
And the cherries, the tomatoes, the cream. That just took the cherries and shredded them into little scraps.
Oh, that nearly missed the cameraman's toupee.
I think the grass catcher's almost full.
I don't know about that, Shirley.
You sound like you're having fun on that show.
Well, yeah, because especially I don't know about that, Shirley. But I was having trouble like cherries, the tomatoes, the cream. That was actually because I was like, tomatoes look exactly like cherries, but without the stem already attached. I mean, some cherries don't have the stem, but yeah.
This next segment is about a car on a tightrope, isn't it?
Yep.
I hope they have a nice little net to catch him in his car.
He's in the car, and he's off across the tightrope.
What was going through your mind when you thought about a 57 Chevy going across a tightrope?
I was thinking it would have to be tipped over slightly on its side. It would have to be on 2 wheels. That would just be too hard. You'd have to have a lot of your junk on one side so the other side is light and airy, so it's like balanced like a motorcycle. And I hope that little net is bigger than a Lego piece.
Okay, coming up next, the last one on the World's Best Variety Show, a little clip we're going to play. This is a guy named Billy Mades. And what's he trying to do?
Sell.
And Billy Mades is trying to sell you something. You're a panelist on a variety show, right?
Actually, my name in that entire variety show is Joey.
Billy, they say that you can sell anything to anybody. Why don't you try it here on the panel?
Hey, Joey, I've got an amazing product for you. It's a thumbtack that was used by King Solomon to pin up the Emancipation Proclamation onto the Wittenberg doors. It normally costs $159.99, but I'll sell it to you for $5. That's right, you heard me right, $5. And I'm throwing in a special offer just one time only. If you order in the next 5 minutes, I'll throw in this lovely set of Ginsu knives.
I'll take 3 of them.
You're listening to Comedy Parenting Radio, and we are talking about Josiah's voice acting career. We'll be right back.
You make me feel like I'm alive again.
Confessions of a Potentially Perfect Parent, brought to you by AdoptUsKids.org.
I don't know how to talk like a parent. Don't make me come back there. You see what I mean? It's pretty awful. Try it again. Don't make me come back there. Now that's pretty good. That one kind of sounded like my dad. Weird.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to put up with you. Call 1-888-200-4005 or visit AdoptUsKids.org for more information. A message from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt Us Kids, and the Ad Council.
Talk, Johnson, or I'll make you listen to Comedy Parenting Radio.
No, I'll talk. I'll tell you everything.
You're back with Comedy Parenting Radio, talking about Josiah's voice acting career. Black Hole Headed Toward Earth is one of my very favorite shows. And in that show, you played 2 parts. What were the 2 names?
I was Ted, the news anchor, and I also played Fish Fry, the science guy. Fish Fry, the science guy.
All right, let's just hear Ted on Black Hole Headed Toward Earth.
Edna, my bursitis is really acting up today.
You don't suppose it's a,
Yep, I think we've got a black hole coming our way.
Oh, dear.
This just in. Breaking news. Pink wigs are being sucked off of the heads of people in Japan.
Thanks, Ted. In other news, a panel of scientists has been formed to investigate the rumors of a black hole. This panel consists of Fish Fry the Science Guy, Sveistein, Nusaleo, and Dr. Emmett Beige.
Well, one fun fact. I couldn't get the sucking the pink wigs off of the heads. I would get it sucked the pink heads off of the Japanese. Sorry.
It was kind of tough, wasn't it?
Imagine doing a tongue twister.
Yeah, we do tongue twisters for you all the time on the show. They're kind of hard to do. And then you transitioned into Fish Fry the Science Guy.
Yes.
Let's see what Fish Fry has to say about the black hole headed toward Earth. And he's on a panel of scientists to solve the problems of the black hole, right?
Yeah. Fish Fry the Science Guy.
I'll take the speed of the black hole.
Okay, Dr. Emmett Beige, you are in charge of the speed of the black hole. I will find out how dark it is. That's what I specialize in.
And I'll make the t-shirts.
What?
Well, it's a special event. You gotta always have t-shirts for it.
Okay, so you can be in charge of the t-shirts, Mr. Fish Fry, the science guy.
I'll get sponsors. I'll get 100% cotton shirts. We'll make sure the colors match everyone's outfit.
And then you worked on the t-shirts for the black hole event, didn't you?
Yes, and I worked hard. Guess what? The 13th sponsor of our t-shirt is gonna be the Energizer Bunny.
An Energizer Bunny?
One of the things that we're doing on Comedy Parenting Radio on the radio theaters is we're playing the outtakes now at the end of the show, aren't we?
Yeah.
And here's a funny one from Black Hole Headed Toward Earth.
Yep. And it looks like it's going to be sunny, and it's sunny right now with clouds and winds of 37.
Comedy Diamond Heist was a pretty good show, and we got to play our own selves on that one, didn't we?
Yes.
So
and
you were Josiah, I was Dad in the show.
And I was my skibbity bop.
But we were called to be spies and to steal a diamond back on behalf of the United States.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Josiah, why do you have a ginormous box marked buffalo wings?
It's my spy costume. If they ask, I'll just tell them we're running a special on buffalo wings and someone ordered enough for the entire 5th floor.
Humph, I'm captain of the guards. They would tell me about it.
We're captain of the guards. You've probably been demoted and haven't heard about it yet.
And Josiah, what in the world are you wearing? What is that outfit?
It's a Buckingham Palace guard outfit.
A what?
One of the uniforms that they wear when guarding Buckingham Palace.
What's that giant fuzzy hat doing on your head?
It's a bearskin hat. I've always wanted to wear one, and when we were in the government spy store, I spotted this complete outfit.
Doesn't anyone ever notice what Josiah's wearing?
You're the dad. You should be making sure that the family's dressed properly.
He's got to change out of that ridiculous outfit.
Who you calling ridiculous?
You.
It's too late. Our clothes all got thrown down the trash chute. We'll just have to go with it.
Besides, if we get caught, you guys all look like spies. And I just look like a guard.
At Buckingham Palace.
The kid's got a point there.
We'll probably get caught because of his outfit.
Well, you had a pretty interesting outfit there in that show.
Yeah.
What was it like wearing a bearskin hat on top of your head?
It felt like headphones. Because it's just a radio theater.
Anything else you want to say about your costume?
Well, the buttons felt like brass buttons. That's all I can say for basically that.
Okay, so now we're to the point where we're actually stealing the diamond, and we go about it quite different than normal, don't we?
Yeah.
Everything falls apart, and there's a lot of glass breaking, don't you know?
Yeah.
You guys keep bashing mirrors.
I got it! I've got the diamond!
Quickly, man, pop it out of suspended animation.
Run for the rope! Climb the rope!
Where's the rope? Why isn't the rope hanging down?
It fell to the floor!
Where's Josiah?
He's not up in the ceiling. Where is he?
I'm over here!
What are you doing by the mirrors?
You guys look like you were having so much fun. Bashing mirrors. I wanted to give it a try, so I came down.
Do you wish you could actually bash mirrors like that?
Yeah.
It sounded like a lot of fun going on, huh?
Yeah. And who cares? I actually, if I was in real life, I'd probably tie the rope and, yeah. However, I have no idea how to tie an actual shank sheep.
You're listening to Comedy Parenting Radio, talking about Josiah's voice acting career. We'll be right back.
Chris, can you put the video game controller down for a second?
I can talk and play. Oh, I'm totally annihilating this punk kid in Nebraska.
I just feel like you're not acting like a grown-up in our relationship.
Am too.
Well, you still ride your skateboard to work, there's the comic book collection, the race car bed.
Look, I'm young at heart, but I put money into my 401k every paycheck. I picked up a few savings tips at feedthepig.org. I have control over my financial life now, and that feels pretty grown up.
Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. Putting some money from every paycheck into a savings account or contributing to your 401k can make a big difference later. For free ideas and easy tips on ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. That's feedthepig.org.
So, I bet I look like a grown-up to you now.
Well, except for the footy pajamas, I'd have to agree.
This message brought to you by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
Comedy.
Parenting.
Radio.
Radio. I miss Billy the Kid, the times that he had, the life that he lived. I guess he must have got caught, his innocence lost. I wonder where he is. I miss Billy
Josiah, recently we did an entire show around you, didn't we?
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. What was the name of it?
Snow-flavored candy bars.
Yep. And we'll just play a couple clips from snow-flavored candy bars where, Josiah, you're the star of the show.
Hey, Josiah, check out this Lego set. It has 25,000 pieces.
Let me see that. It's got the bandana on it.
What bandana?
Don't you know? It's the bandana that I've always wanted. It's the nice green bandana, and you can only get it in this set. Hey, Dad, can I get this Lego set?
Let me see that thing. What? This Lego set costs $895.
So, Dad, it's got this special bandana I've wanted for months for my bad guy.
Right. I'll tell you what. If you can make $895 in the next week, you can buy the set, okay?
Okay.
As if that'll ever happen. So you had a very strange turn of events after that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Excuse me, young man.
Yeah?
My name is J.P. Wentworth, and I seem to be a little bit lost. I'm trying to get to Denver. Can you tell me where I am?
You're here.
Where's here?
At Josiah's Rock Shop.
Where is Josiah's Rock Shop located?
In Marble, Colorado.
Can you tell me how to get to Denver?
No, but would you like to buy a snow-flavored candy bar?
A what?
A snow-flavored candy bar.
I'll tell you what. I'll buy your snow-flavored candy bar if you can tell me how to get toward Denver.
Okay.
How much are they?
$1.
Oh, dear. Here, I don't have any change. Take this 10.
Okay.
Now, how do I get to Denver?
Let me run and ask my dad, because I fell asleep on the trip that we went to Denver.
And you made a reference in this show to a previous show, didn't you?
Yeah.
And which show was that?
The Lost Pyramid of Cincinnati. Found the recipe on some ancient hieroglyphics in Cincinnati, Egypt when we went on our vacation there.
That was just a little bit weird. The premise of your candy bars is that they don't even have a taste.
Yeah, no taste, no taste. It's perfect. That's the point, it has no taste.
Folks, if you're listening to this, get these candy bars. They're really good. This is Cletus Johnson, Channel 5 News, The Great Corn Cob, out in the mall in Denver. Back to you, Sean.
And despite the fact that you didn't even have a good-tasting candy bar, your candy bar made it on a gourmet cooking show?
Yes, and I was the person who said, doesn't taste half bad. Doesn't taste half bad. I sound like a Russian person because I have no idea why I did that accent for that. I could have done my French accent. French Revolutionary War. Gotta talk like a maggot. Get that spit in your throat.
Well, let's just see what happened on the gourmet cooking show with your snow-flavored candy bar.
Doesn't taste half bad.
This is very tasty.
Hun, hun, hun.
The taste is light and airy.
And the plain aluminium wrapper is delightfully original.
You know, you're a pretty talented voice actor, Josiah, and you played the part of a dog sled dog in the episode Magnetic Pole Flip-Flop.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. Let's hear a clip from that.
It would appear the magnetic poles will flip any minute now. All it would take is some minuscule event, say even a dog sled going over the pole, to cause it to flip.
On you Huskies, we gotta get to Starbucks before it closes.
I even played a part of an elf in the show, and I also helped do the flopping of the magnetic poles.
I keep putting them up with the magnets, Santa, but they keep sliding down to the floor. My favorite picture of Rudolph with a bloody nose is laying down on the floor. Let me pick it up.
You had another part in the show. You played penguins.
Yes.
And in this next clip, you are both a penguin and you are an elf at the same time, right?
We just added in the sound.
I still don't know about those little waddling black and white things.
They seem friendly enough to me, but they're worthless for helping move boxes and wood lathes into the new shop.
And here you are as a pure elf.
Yes, a pure elf playing with a car on a conveyor belt. The fun thing about that is it actually would work. You would zoom the car up the conveyor belt and it would roll back down to you.
Good idea.
Be very much fun.
I love this little toy car. I love just rolling it on the conveyor belt.
Santa, one of our elves are playing with the kids' toys, and I think it's pretty unfair that I don't have one.
When you guys listen to this next clip, I got to tell you, it almost makes me cry. It's so tender and so sad. And I'm the guy that wrote it. Check it out. Good job on this one, Josiah.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
We can't make any more toys, Santa. We don't have any work orders, and we don't know what to make with for the kids.
Ho, ho, ho. This is the worst Christmas we've had since everybody ordered grappling hooks.
One of my favorite shows where you got to play yourself was on Trapped on a UFO. And on this one, in this episode, the people on the ship mistake you for one of the crew members because you put on a alien's outfit, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
And here's how you saluted all the aliens every time you showed up in a different room.
Yep. Greetings in pig snot, fellow alien. I'm here to set up my Hot Wheels track. I had on a commander's outfit, so they mistook me for a very high top commander.
But they called you
Mini Commander.
Mini Commander, stop messing with that beaker of DNA strands.
This is so cool. When you pull them apart, they stretch like little slinkies.
Sir, Mini Commander, you've got DNA strands all over your uniform, all over the floor, and they're floating in the air. I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to leave.
Well, I'll be going now. I have lots of paperwork and emails to catch up on. Well, maybe my phone.
Here we are on the bridge of the UFO ship with everybody surrounding us, and you had a very unique solution to our problem, didn't you?
Yes. I've got it.
What?
Shine the light on the such and such button.
What's the such and such button?
See that red button over there? It's like the Control Z on your keyboard. If you just push it, everything goes backwards and will be de-abducted.
Is that even a real word?
Shine the laser on it and the cat will pounce on it.
Okay, folks, this has been Comedy Parenting Radio. We have Josiah here in the studio with me talking about his voice acting career. And I want to thank you for coming up here and helping me out today, Josiah.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of sad.
Why?
Because this is basically what my career has been so far of radio theaters.
Except for we didn't even play all of them, so there's more
Yeah,
out there.
there's way more out there for you guys to listen.
Yeah, radio theater and interviews, and you're a fun one to have in the studio every time. Thanks for coming.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
My son, the hero defeats danger because he is dangerous himself. You are dangerous. Know it, say it. You are dangerous. No, say, I am dangerous. I did. No, say, I am dangerous. You are dangerous. No. You say, I am dangerous. But you said... Oh, never mind.